Hey guys, welcome to today's video, or it is a welcome back for me. I think this is the longest I've gone without filming. It's been about 3.5 weeks, 3 weeks since I've posted. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you saw my last video, you kind of probably caught my drift of where I was headspace wise, and my heart just wasn't in filming. So I'm back now, I'm feeling much better, and I'm ready to discuss some skincare today. Today's video is the finale for my Project Pan. I started this Project Pan on March 1st with a deadline of April 30th. 2 months to use these 10 products up completely, and I'm excited to discuss them with you today because I have some thoughts. I did it for the most part. Most of these are empty, and I will let you know what I will be repurchasing and my final thoughts. If you're excited for today's video, do go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see the full intro to this video, I will have it in the description box. I will be inserting clips from it though, that way you guys can see my progress. And I will also have a link to my 20 in 2020 Project Pan in case you guys are also interested in makeup project pans. Let's go ahead and get into it. Two things to note before jumping into my thoughts. One, we have some background noise today. There is mowing going on outside, and I've been trying to wait all morning for them to stop, but it hasn't. And also it is very windy. I'll try to take care of some of that while editing, but there's only so much I can do. And then also I wanted to ask you guys, I know I'm late, but I did pick up 2 of the Fenty Cream blushes, and I was planning to do a video testing these out in 2 different ways. If you guys still want to see that, let me know, or have you seen enough of these already? Let me know in the comments. So let's go ahead and get into my thoughts, and I'm going to go through these the same way I did in my intro, in order of the way I would use them, starting with cleansers first. I was a bit aggressive with this Project Pan in that I chose 3 cleansers to try to use up. I typically only wash my skin in the evening, and then I use a micellar water in the morning. I have dry skin, and I just don't feel like I need that first cleanse in the morning. I changed it up for this Project Pan though. I used 1 of these in the morning and then 1 in the evening just to use these up, and I did it for the most part. I have a little bit of this one left, but I'm going to talk about the Lush one first. This is Aqua Marina. I first used this one during my Lush long haul that I did last April. I knew this was kind of getting close to expiring, and when I did my intro, I discovered that it was worn away. I couldn't even see the expiration date, but it seemed fine. It doesn't smell funky or anything like that, or it didn't, so that's why I went ahead and put it into this Project Pan. I used this up completely. It has a very interesting texture. It is a clay. I'm going to put a picture of it somewhere around here so you guys can see it. It's a clay-based cleanser. It has kaolin clay in it. You pinch off a tiny bit and add some water, and it gets almost like a paste. And when you add it to your skin and add water, it does get a little milky, but it does not foam. Not my preferred texture, that's for sure, but I do appreciate that this doesn't dry my skin out. It also has calamine, which gives it its pink color, and that's said to help with redness and sensitivity, and also little bits of seaweed, which does take some getting used to. It looks a little bit funky at first. It's not the most like pleasant looking on the skin, but yes, I used this up. Would not repurchase just because it's not a texture that I really enjoy. Didn't hate it, and if you want to try more Lush, and if you're looking to try more of their skincare and you have dry, sensitive, or mature skin, I don't think it's a bad option. Like I said, it didn't really feel drying. I just kind of missed that creamy foaming action. I'm going to be saving this pot. When you get 5 of them, you can return them back to Lush, and I think I have 6 of them now, so once the stores are open again, I can go ahead and get a free fresh face mask. Next cleanser, and this was my least favorite of the 3 that I was trying to use up. This is the Pekee bar from Drunk Elephant. This is just a mini size. During my Drunk Elephant long haul, I purchased this set. I already knew I did not like, I can't remember the name of it right now, that Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. I'm not a fan of that, so I went ahead and purchased this set. Despite knowing that I'm not really a big fan of soap, I purchased it anyway just to do my long haul. The mini set came with this, the Pekee bar, and then also came with the Juju bar. I eventually just threw that one away. Originally, I was trying to use it up by using it on my feet. It was just way too scrubby for me, but I have enough scrubs and I was tired of looking at it, so I threw it away. This one, however, I did want to use up, and I have for the most part. It was much thicker when I started my Project Pan. I don't think I have too many uses left of this one. It's probably going to break fairly soon. The way I use this bar, I will put it into my hand, add some water, water and lather it up, and then I take that lather and add it onto my skin versus the bar directly onto my skin. It feels more drying when I do it that way versus just using the lather, and this is what I would use most often in the morning. I wouldn't repurchase this. I just don't like the way it makes my skin feel after rinsing it off. I wouldn't say that it's stripping or that it's drying, but it does make my skin feel tight. I know some people enjoy that experience, but I'm not that kind of person. It's not my thing. I will go ahead and use this up completely. Once it does break, I may even use it just to clean up my makeup brushes or my lashes or something else, but I am going to use this up, and I am totally saving this case because it's waterproof, and that's probably my favorite thing about purchasing this set. This next cleanser I loved. If you saw my Sephora wish list, you saw me say that if I use this up, I can purchase the full size. I already have because I love this cleanser. When I purchased this about a year ago, and this is just a mini size, I started hoarding it. It's my cheesy nacho, as I like to say. I didn't want to go through it because I didn't want to have to purchase the full size because it is quite expensive. So I use this so sparingly, but I finally forced myself to use it up so I can go ahead and get the full size because I do really enjoy the experience of using this one. It is a powder. Once you add some water to it, it turns into a paste. But what makes it different is once you apply it to the skin, it does give you a little bit of scrubbiness. It's not a lot. It's very gentle. You can use it every day, but it also foams. So it still gives you that cleansing feeling and that satisfaction. I love Tatcha. I'm a Tatcha stan. There hasn't been one product from them that I've ever tried that I've absolutely hated. There have been some that I just don't think are worth the money, but for the most part, I do think their products are stellar. I don't have too much to say about the next one other than I like the texture of it. This is from Good Molecules. It's the Super Peptide Serum. I cannot read today. It says it is formulated with tripeptides to target fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness. I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag last year, and it has taken me some time to use it up, but it is gone. I used it up completely. I don't think this worked any kind of miracle for my skin. I didn't see any vast difference in my skin, but it did not interfere with other skincare that I used or my makeup or anything like that. I've used this with multiple other products. It has no scent, so if you don't really like fragrances and you're looking for a peptide serum, this could be a good one. It's also pretty cost effective. I also got through my Beautylish bag this year, I got their silicone priming moisturizer. I haven't opened that yet, but I am hoping to soon. I have a couple other things I want to get through first. I am looking to try more Good Molecules products though. After doing my Ordinary long haul and just knowing that they have a similar price point, you see them compared very often, and I would like to know what else they have to offer. So if you have any products you love from them, let me know in the comments, but this one is gone. It is empty. Next thing I went through is the SkinOwl Neck Plus Super Smoothing and Contouring Neck Concentrate. This is the first product that I've ever purchased that is specifically for the neck, and I got this through the FabFitFun add-on section. I figured I needed something for my neck. I'm getting to that age, and also too, there was an owl on it, so it intrigued me. I don't like the texture of this. I thought this was going to be more moisturizing. I know it says it's a serum, but I just added it to my bag and I wasn't thinking. It has this weird jelly kind of texture to it, and it smells like witch hazel. I don't think it really did anything for my neck. I was typically using this, and then I was adding one of the moisturizers that I was trying to use up on my neck as well to use it up. I finally did. I would not repurchase this. Do you guys know anything else about this brand? Do you have a product you like from them? I see them pretty often on FabFitFun's website, but I don't know too much about them. I also would love some recommendations if you have a neck cream that you love. I pointed this out last time, but I just have lines on my neck that I've always had there. I've had them since I was younger, I think just from like bending and twisting. No wrinkles yet, but I'm trying to prevent them. So if you have something you love for this area, do let me know. The next thing I used up is a mask. The rest are all going to be in the moisturizer kind of category. This is from Teami Blends. It is the Detox mask, the green tea blend, and it has matcha, lemongrass, and clay. I only purchased this because it has a lemongrass in it and it smells very strongly of it, and that's one of my favorite fragrances. Of course, this is a clay mask, so it is more detoxifying. It is not moisturizing in any way. I said in my intro video that this was expired, and I got some hate for saying that I was going to use it up. I did not use it up on my face. I used it up by using it on my body. It wasn't separated in any way, and it doesn't smell funky. I paid money for it, so I'm going to use it up. I mostly used it on my back and then also on my décolleté area, and it was fine. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's not something that I need in my collection, but I did enjoy the experience of using it while I had it. Next thing I used up is an eye cream from Farmacy. I got this through FabFitFun. I didn't purchase it through the add-on section. It came automatically in my box. I was happy about it though. I love Farmacy and I really enjoy trying out their products. This is the Do It All Total Eye Cream with Echinacea Green Envy. I like the texture of this one. I do prefer something more rich at night. The one that I'm currently using now is Tatcha the Silk Peony, but for daytime, this was fine. I am really picky with eye creams. I've never found one that I've absolutely fallen in love with, so I wouldn't purchase this one for that reason. I didn't hate it, but it didn't like blow my socks off either. I currently am using also the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I just bought that during the Sephora sale, so maybe we'll see. Maybe that will end up being my holy grail product. I have no big complaints with this one. It didn't mess with my makeup or anything like that. All my applications went smooth over it. Wasn't too heavy, wasn't too greasy, but not something that I would repurchase. The next thing I have is from Aveda. This is the Botanical Kinetics Intense Hydrating Cream, also emptied. I realize I haven't been showing you guys that. This is completely empty, and then so is this as well. There are only two products that I did not completely empty. One is the Pekee bar, and then another one that I'm about to show. So everything else is gone. The Intense Hydrating Cream, it has been one of my staples for years and years. If you're new here, I worked for Aveda for 9 years, so I have a lot of knowledge on their skincare and I've tried everything that they offer. When this was released, it became an instant staple of mine. There's soft cream and then also rich cream. Soft cream is more geared towards someone with combination or oily skin, where this one is made for dry skin or very dry skin. It is very rich, it's pretty heavy, but it's something that I've come to really enjoy, especially in the winter time or just at night when I feel like I need an extra thick layer. I don't need this right now. I currently have 3 creams that are pretty heavy that I'm trying to get through as well, or not even trying to get through. I'm just trying to enjoy them while I have them. I have the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Cream. I also have Tatcha the Rich Cream, as well as the Milk Moisturizer, which I have been loving. So I do not need this right now, but we'll see. Come next winter, I may cave, especially for the scent, just because I miss the fragrance. I may end up repurchasing, but not anytime soon. The next thing I used up is Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. This is just a half size. I've been using this product for a while. I think I first purchased it in 2016 along with Good Genes. I purchased the Power Couple Duo. At the time, I don't know if it's still this way. I know they still have that set, but at the time it was a better value to just purchase them in a set versus the full sizes. So that's what I kept doing. I really like the combination of using them together, but after a while, I didn't see a huge difference in my skin and I was like, maybe I can get something that's cheaper, and I stopped purchasing them. I ran through my Good Genes. That's been gone for a while, and then I told myself that I was going to use this up, and that's why it's in my project pan. I caved though. I recently did repurchase Good Genes. I realized how much I missed it. If you haven't used that before, it's a lactic acid chemical exfoliant, and the way it makes my skin look in the morning, it just makes me so happy. It gives me such a glow to my skin. So with trying to get through this one, I've been using them together again, and I've fallen back in love with the combination. I cannot buy this though right now. I also have the Drunk Elephant retinol that I'm trying to get through. Even though I haven't seen a major difference in my skin, I don't think it's doing anything bad to my skin either. And I don't think it hurts to use retinol. So maybe once I get through a couple of my regular facial oils, I will repurchase this one. I'm gonna keep using Good Genes and loving that one. I love the scent of this product too. They don't use any synthetic fragrances in their products. I did email them to make sure. I said it in my last video and then wasn't 100%, so I emailed. They do not use a synthetic fragrance. If you've ever used any of their oils, they can smell a little off. UFO smells like straight up salad dressing, and I do not like using that one at all. I really only use it for spot treatment, but this one reminds me of black tea, or at least that's what I've convinced myself of, so I've started to enjoy the experience of it. Yeah. I shouldn't repurchase this, but I want to. So that's where I am right now. I don't need it, but I do enjoy this product. And the last thing that I didn't use up I tried, I really tried, but this was pretty full when I started my project pan. This is from Lush. This is the Key Lime Pie Lip Balm. I hate this. I really do. The only redeeming quality it has is the scent for me. I do not like the texture of this at all. The problem with this one, and I'm gonna compare it to Honey Trap because I feel like that's their most popular lip balm. It's just like a thicker, more moisturizing lip balm than this one is. This one is very thin. Let me put some on my hand. I can show you guys. Feel like by the time I rub it in, it's just oil. There's nothing really to like grip on the lips or to last. So what happens, because it is so oily, it ends up all over my face. And I didn't realize this, and I didn't say it in my intro, there's glitter in it. So what I was trying to do is to put it on, like prepping my lips before going in and doing my normal makeup routine, but I would end up with glitter all over and not know what it was from, and this was the culprit. I hate this lip balm. I would not repurchase it. I do love many of their other lip balms and would recommend it, but just check reviews. I haven't even looked at the reviews on this one, but I'm not a fan of it. I still have to try to use it up. I've definitely been only using it at nighttime because I don't really care if there's glitter all over my face then. But this one was a big disappointment and I would not repurchase, but that is it. Let me get this off my hands before I try to continue. So that's it. I used up 8 of the 10 products in my project pan. Not too bad for my first skincare one. I feel like I could just immediately go through and do this again, which I may have to, just because it does force me to get through some of my shit. I have way too much skincare open and I do want to do more long hauls in the future. I've been putting it off right now just because money-wise, financially, I can't really afford buying a whole new skincare routine, even if it is a brand like from Pekee. That's the brand I was originally thinking about, but you guys also expressed interest in Paula's Choice, and that is one that I will have to save up for. I do plan on doing another long haul. I just don't think it's going to be this month like I had originally intended, but maybe I'll do another skincare project pan instead. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want to see. I have some videos planned out. I had to kind of rearrange my schedule because I haven't been filming, and there's still some videos that I originally planned for that I still want to post. I have some declutters that will be coming soon. I have 4 of them that I think I want to film. I'm hoping today gets me back and gets me motivated. I'm happy to see you guys. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Let me know if you have thoughts on any of the skincare that I went through or just your favorite skincare in general. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see me and more of my remarks, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.